Oh, you asshole! Why is there no, like, most recently added items? Makes everything so much easier. Every fucking RPG should have something like this, or any game with a loot system at all. Ring the village bell. I wonder if fights are going on in, like, real time outside. I highly doubt it. That sounds very, very advanced, even though I'm an idiot and I don't know game development in the slightest. But, oh, you're powerful! Like, a lot more powerful than I expected. I'm just gonna run to the bell tower, and we're never, ever, ever gonna fight. Okay, bye-bye. Although I might break these boggarts just because I think it's funny. Get the hell out of here! How are my nuke balls not doing anything to you? And now I've only hit with a regular fucking taser. God damn it. You mean I can't open doors when I'm in battle? Why not? Okay, there we go. This is not what I expected. This is ungodly levels of awful. That is gross. I like how it's just one little, like, root or vine or whatever the hell that managed to get through here. Just a single one. God fucking damn. Oh no. Oh no. That is way more than one. Because at first it just sort of like, it looked like a theme park entry gate. Now it looks like Cthulhu jazzed all over this fucking house. And I don't like that. I don't like spiky semen. That's not safe. That is not okay. See your fucking doctor. That cannot feel good coming out. Jesus, man. Sorry, I'm really, really nervous. I've gone a little quiet. Which never fucking happens to me. Not that I never get nervous, I'm just always screaming. Because I'm clearly like the manliest man in the world. And what even are nerves, dude? Bell rope. That's it? There's no cutscene, there's no anything? That was not the same tone as my fucking flute. In any kind of way. This is the tone of the flute. The bell, on the other hand, was bong! Bong! You know, because it's a bell. I was quite excited to see how they were going to do that. I don't know why, but now I'm very sad and disappointed. How could you, game? Oh. Oh. Oh, God. This place looks horrible without the enchantment. I don't know how much has changed because of the enchantment and how much it just looks a bit different because it's now nighttime. But to me, this place looks like, I don't know, it sort of looks like the spider swamp from earlier now. It looks like Canarok. Whereas before it was like this beautiful fairy tale landscape. The castle walls look gross. I feel like it looks smaller. Most of it just looks like trees now. I could be entirely wrong about that, but wow, man. We definitely wouldn't have seen any of these horrible, horrible vines before that either. Quest complete. The Cursed Kingdom. Oh, not you again. I just want to listen to the lovely stories from the Lisp Man.
I hope it suits your fancy, for you will never leave it.
Well, I'm already ready to projectile vomit over and over and over again, so, yeah, I guess you could say it's homely. I'm sure it's got a great personality. Tell me about the Windermere Castle. Which sounds like a very, very strange thing to say. That's like the least natural dialogue option I've ever seen. But let's go with it.
Its chilled corridors and dripping ceilings. Its whispering haunts of a past long dead.
Looks like we're starting to get some things in common. Maybe this won't be so bad either.
As I do to return to it again and again.
After all, I mean.
I will escape its legacy. That is a promise.
I'm surprised, you know. I'm surprised that this game has moral grey areas. Like, it's clear that she needs to be stopped, but at the same time, the House of Ballads has forced her to relive this over and over and over and over again. If anything, the House of Ballads are kind of the tyrants, and she's the rebel. She's the one pushing back against these arseholes, but at the same time, the House of Ballads don't think they're evil. They don't think they're doing something wrong. They think that this lady just deserves to keep suffering and suffering and suffering and suffering because it rouses the entire nation of Fae. Not arouses, because I just realized what I just fucking said. They don't like torture that much, but like it's a morale boost, you know? It's like a mighty tale. It's a folklore tale, but recent, and they get to live it again and again. But they don't think about the consequences. They don't think about the poor fucking wildlife that they abuse, even though they're the Fae and they are like one with nature. I don't know how much the House of Ballads sort of means to the wider Fae culture. I don't know if they're just like this weird radical sect, or if it's definitely a part, like everyone knows the House of Ballads, it's like the greatest fucking warriors, and everyone likes hearing the retellings and everything, and like seeing the legendary heroes reborn in a different body and everything. I don't know, but it's fucked. And I feel bad killing you. What have you done to the others?
Creth and Aermer are on your head, my love. Those good knights were victims of this decaying pattern, sacrifices to the House of Ballads. As for the others, they will fulfill.
How is that on my head? I'm basically like the secretary. I'm a temp. I showed up 5 minutes ago.
They walk a new road now. My road.
I understand that it's the Ballad's fault, but I do not represent the Ballads at all. Although I am wearing a lovely dressing gown, so I thank them for that. Where is the king?
Along with his court of enchantments. The great halls and corridors echo with their voices, of the ancient stories told and forgotten. It is time to begin anew, for we write the final chapter of the House of Ballads. Only when the memory of ancient glories has faded can new glory be forged. Everything you see, the castle and all that resides in it, could be yours. That includes my love. Consider it.
I wonder if, like, for one, romance is a thing in this game. And two, I wonder if that makes her a possible romance option. I wonder if this actually leads to something like that, because that would make this even more fucking deep. If it wasn't just like you side with her and it's like, oh no, you did the bad thing, kill all of the friends you made, but then you get like one little scene with her. I wonder if she then like helps you down the line, or if you're cursed and then you die or something, or if you have to kill her anyway, because her entire plan was to like praying mantis rip your fucking head off after the first time, you know? I don't know what the hell's going on. But there's so many possibilities. This RPG is so wide and ambitious, and I love big amounts.
And to the dawn, and to the echoed dusk, I, the king of ancient ballads, scepter of this house, and the falcon of Detir, annihilate.
What the fuck are you talking about?
On and on.
Just tell your story.
We will hear no more from broken sages, nor listen when we venture forth alone. These wintry beckons like the brazen gull that calls and boasts to others of her kind, from Magwir.
Don't you fucking dare, buddy, I'm listening!
That once again enraptured me in my hollow.
Alright, now you can come through. I'll take out my headphones and we can have a lovely little conversation, or not, because you're unbelievably confused and I want to continue looting for as long as I can. Say goodbye to your delicious pots. What the fuck is all this? What is that on the walls? Oh no, he's cornered me. Oh, I don't like near this. Not in the dark alley late at night. Why? Who are you? Are you Ferrara? You are.
It's time to cross swords with one worthy of your talents. You have caused the maid much grief, and that saddens me. Luckily, your death will provide her much pleasure.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true in the fucking slightest, sir. What happened to you being like the fucking... Oh god, the sexy roguish boy who sounds exactly like Rayloff. By the way, did a little bit of research. I don't remember how much I said on video last time, but when we first met Ferrara, and I think it was during editing I did the research actually, because you know I was saying he was Rayloff? He absolutely is Rayloff, and a shitload of other like Nordic voices in Skyrim. But you know how when we were looking it up, and he was like, oh man, I'm the most badass rogue in the world. I sure do love murdering and then fucking everyone's wives. Yeah, he also plays Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. Gopher just told you about his sexy rampage. I don't know how to feel about that, but I want you guys to suffer along with me. Winnie the Pooh is a dark, dark show now. What has happened to you?
The world as it could be.
Gopher?
A realm where I can be what I choose, go where I choose. The maid has enchanted me with her truth.
Remember your honor, Ferrara.
Honored lady, with every head I lay at her feet. Yours is next.
You're giving her a fucking footstool made of skulls. You really think this is what women want? How are you such a sexy rogue in your past? Oh, no. No. Didn't realize that one was Storm. Thought he was a primal for some reason, even though we haven't been taking those on in forever. Oh, he is just roguish, which means I don't need to worry. As long as he's far away, I'm just perfectly fine. And this sprite is an idiot. Has rammed his fucking face into the ground as if that was going to save you. Well, it won't. I'm sorry. Bye-bye! That felt kind of really sad. How can this possibly count as rescuing? I blew him to fucking pieces. Can they all be recovered at the end? Joining the fucking House of Ballads is descended into murdering everyone in the House of Ballads. I guess eventually it'll be able to get retold and you know, they'll survive and they'll come back in another form, but man, that doesn't feel so good. I don't even know if it will, because she was like, oh, the waning magic, we're not immortal anymore, the essence doesn't pass on. I don't know.
A wretched fool of pride am I to think I could resist her seduction. I know.
Oh, is this Ferrara now?
A crutch that saps the dew of youth. And yet here was beauty
gross.
manifested, a heart serene, sublime, a clamorous cascade, all in calumnious wonder. When night falls on the countryside,
speak English, arsehole.
An opprobrious lechery, the stench of sullen gloom, and the false corpse of sordid history exhumed to please,
opprobrious,
and again interred into the womb of the past.
I might as well talk over this, because this means nothing. No one has known what these words mean since, like, 1437. I don't even... What was any of that? Why would you do that? I want to know what... This is supposed to tell me, like, all these badass fucking stories, so I'm able to learn more about these characters and everything. Now, okay, I'm sort of going against my own logic here, because I despised Sarah from Dragon Age Inquisition, who, if you don't know, is like... I won't go into reasons why I despised her, because she's also just a shit character. But one of the main reasons I disliked her from the start is she's like... Dragon Age is this medieval world. Like high fantasy or dark fantasy, a lot would say. And it's really, really, like, ingrained in that time period. It's... I don't really know how to describe it. It sort of does speak using medieval terms, not really to that extent, because that was absolutely horrible, but it definitely uses dated language, and it sounds right. It works. Sarah comes along. In fact, 2 or 3 characters come along in that game, but Sarah's the worst offender, and she just talks like a British chav from the 21st century, from, like, our time. And it's terrible. She uses slang that comes from the internet. You know, like British chav internet, and it's the worst. It's so immersion breaking. So, yeah, I guess both extremes are pretty fucking awful. But goddamn, I didn't understand a word of that. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe everyone knows what opprobrious means, obviously. Why are you a zealot? What's so special about you? You look exactly the same as all the other boggarts. And now you're gonna have no face. And you know what? That looks more like all the other boggarts I've ran into. Just completely in pieces. Can I actually hit my attack, please? You don't deserve to get any kind of hits against me. Do you know what you are? Do you realize how pathetic you are? I don't think so, but you will, don't worry. Bye-bye. It's so mean. It's so mean that I can just one-shot every single little bastard that I come into contact with. I don't know why they even try, man. Because you really shouldn't. You should have given up many, 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 many moons ago. Whatever, give me all your flakes. I wonder if I'll end up keeping any part of the bardic... no, yeah, the ballad of... The ballad gear. The shit that I'm wearing right now. Because I really want to go back to my old school Colossi shit. But it's gonna need to change eventually. Right? And I like the way this looks. I'm sure I won't be able to replace the lattice, and I won't be able to replace the helmet. But there's got to be something that could finally be switched out, right? Hell, maybe the helmet can be. But then again, I think I replaced that quite recently. It's not long ago I had the the Selkie cowl or whatever the fuck, right? Did we ever figure out what the hell Selkie was? Oh, those horrible voices! Brownies are way cuter than you! And the brownies are fucking nasty. I love their little tribal masks, though. That's like my favorite fucking thing about them. I can't hate them, because they are genuinely adorable. They kind of look like something out of Ori and the Blind Forest. In fact, quite a lot of this game is sort of like what Ori would be if it was a dark fantasy. It's very much got that same sort of... I know it isn't. There's sort of like that oil-painted sort of feeling about this world sometimes. You can sort of imagine what the concept art must have looked like, and it's like, yeah, it's basically Ori. Obviously in a completely different fucking graphical style with 3D world and everything. I don't know what reminds me of it so much. Maybe it's the constant blue glow from different items. That's probably got quite a lot to do with it. But still, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a moron. Oh. Oh, this doesn't look fun. This doesn't look fun. This looks fucking painful. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a thing. But it doesn't last forever. But surely this can't be the right thing. Surely it doesn't expect you to just charge through all the shit that's going to rip your legs off, right? And no, the game's been meaner. I'm gonna save and see what the fuck happens. Oh, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it did. I guess it was the Boggarts that actually broke me down to that much.
Has corrupted and stolen freedom hats. She loves her slave, the skeletal mind of sleep. A deathly pagan of submission that trembles near her touch from ecstasy so base she laughs. She is all. I adore her. I love her without repudiation, malcontent, denial, or
You were talking about yourself, as if you were nothing. God damn.
To prove there is no more of Balmain, my old love. There is only Margaret.
You're the king.
Only Balmain.
Magvir? What the f- There is no Magvir, only Belmate. What? But you were just talking about how the fucking Maid of Windermere is your only love and you didn't give a shit about Belmaid anymore. Was that just you turning around out of absolutely nowhere, or did you make this to convince her? I don't understand, because you were also insulting yourself, being like, pleasure so base, like, just sex, what an idiot. What is an idiot actually liking sex? But you were talking about yourself. I don't understand any of that. That really weirded me out. That was the strangest one yet, and we got a lot more to, loot through in this place, and I only have 3 spaces left. We're a little screwed, huh? Yeah, that's not good. But I mean, that sounded like the king. I assume that has to be the king. Definitely looks like Wenson, even though Wenson looks so pathetic. Why would you make your legendary king, who is meant to be way cooler than is it Titarian? The current one? I don't remember. I feel like I'm gonna fight you, so I should probably heal. But god fucking damn, dude. Wait. You're not corrupted. Was she just unable? There's no way I can free you here. I imagine you're gonna be like, you know, you're a little bit too royal and kingly to get your feet dissolved in a vat of acid, and I can understand that, pussy. But for fuck's sake, I have really lost it tonight. The sickness set in a little bit early, so I feel a little bit delirious. So let's just blame all the lockpick fuckery on that. What are you? You're shit. Okay, good answer. Thank you. Yeah, I imagine you're not just gonna run right across this, right? I probably have to come back for you last.
The maid has made her sick fantasy a reality. Everything she
really? I hadn't noticed.
Mere crystal she holds so dear. It is difficult to tell if she controls it or if it controls her. We must escape this place. The telling has failed us, Sagaril. Nothing is certain.
We must finish this. Why can I ask about bloody bones here? I don't think he really has time to just regale us with stories of his youth, but whatever.
I've been
Castle
captured by the
Windermere.
maid many times in the telling, and I've always escaped. This time, however, I'm afraid the outcome may prove different.
I'm right here, and I'm ripping everything to shit. Do you know how deep into this castle you are? I have made progress.
Enchanted,
Court of
all the time,
Enchantments.
All to write her twisted tale of dominance. This isn't about breaking the shackles of the past. It's about power, nothing more.
it is kind of an awesome concept to go against a gauntlet of people you've come to care about at least a little bit, you know? Like, as you've been rising through the ranks, you've spoken to them all, they all have personality, they all have past, and they all have their own badass tale about them, and then you're sort of put against them, and it's really, really awesome. I don't know why, I just don't feel like I've ever experienced anything like this. It's giving me very much Oblivion vibes about a certain quest that if you've played Oblivion, I'm not going to spoil which faction, because otherwise that would be a big old spoiler for people who haven't played, even though it's like 14 years old. But still, yeah, it's reminded me very, very much of that one specific quest, that if you know Oblivion, you'll know what I'm talking about. We must finish this.
But I fear I have no role in this song now. We are far beyond what is familiar. The maid will be in the courtyard, where our ballad finds its end. Come, I will show you. Perhaps then I will find the courage that is required. They're around here somewhere.
You're actually getting the fuck out of here? No? Maybe the game didn't expect me to brave the, ankle-fizzing fucking waters of doom here. I guess I wasn't supposed to. No, he's coming. Okay, he's just following me, not the other way around. Interesting. So I guess I can use you to come and help me save all the others, including your wife, who you'll probably have to slaughter? Ah, surely not Bellmaid. Bellmaid is always the one that can kill her, right? I can't tell. It seems like there are two different fucking tales, which is really, really strange. Where in one... Yeah, it's pretty fucking awful. In one, the maid seems to die at the hands of the king. In the other one, the maid seems to die at the hands of the queen. Or perhaps, maybe it's the same tale and they're just both involved? And one dude who tells it seems to Ow! One dude who tells it seems to favor the king, and the other one absolutely favors the queen. I got completely ripped apart there. I don't think I've ever had one of these things vomit on me, but I don't like it. Also, the king is the most badass mage I've ever encountered who isn't me. He straight up can levitate, and it isn't even a glitch. Oh, you're an ancient. Thank fuck for that crit. If we didn't crit there, we would be so very dead, because the king hadn't even done an inch of damage. Thanks, buddy. Hexby, I don't care. Interesting, though. I didn't think we were going to be running into many of those things, and while I've been right, looks like there is a whole sort of hierarchy of even fucking better ones. Hello? Oh, not again. Not again! Ow, okay. Wait, that did no damage. Why is your magic absolutely terrifying if your melee can only do that? That was awful. Next we've it's just bad. It looks really cool, don't get me wrong, and I like the design. I was complaining about, sort of lack of variation on armors early game. Now I feel like we're getting quite a lot. Not an amazing amount, but a decent amount. But fuck me. Like, that hex weave, it's complete shit. And I haven't really found variations of it either. Who are you? 'Cause you are definitely enchanted. Oh, I guess you could be Lady. What, Lady Juan? Or Lady Juan. Yeah, that is totally her name. Lady Olin, or Olaine, or whatever the fuck. Please be Olaine. Don't be Bellmaid. I feel much better about killing you than the queen.
The maid's own keep still has vermin lurking in its shadows. Tell me, Sagril, is there a reason we shouldn't exterminate you?
Your husband is right here. Right here. Maybe he should do the fucking negotiation, on account of basically living inside of you for the past several hundred years, or however the fuck long you live. Oh, God. What has happened to you?
One where I no longer bowed to the will of a man who is in every way my inferior. For the first time, I was given a choice.
Oh, so being a strong, independent woman in this game apparently just turned you into a psychotic monster. Fair enough, fair enough. Very accurate, I'm kidding. Remember who you are!
I am Bellmaid, servant of the Queen of Spring, the Maid of Windermere.
What? Oh, I'm not gonna be in service to a man who is in every way my inferior, but I'm perfectly willing to be in service to this one psychotic fucking bitch lady. Sounds like a great idea. How does that make any sense at all? Two ancient llshit? No, not good. I can deal with one. Two is absolutely obscene. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of expected that one. Is Olin also in the fight? I can't tell if that's the king over there, because they all sort of have, like, long hair and everything. No, that's definitely also Olin. Meaning I didn't even get to talk to Olin. I kind of found Olin really entertaining. We're not moving. You're behind me. What are you talking about? Alright, let's try this again. I'm actually going to try and completely circumvent you and talk to Olin and see what the fuck happens. It does not work in the slightest. Alright, fine. I'm now in a really bad place for when this fight starts. Oh god! Alright, where are your minions or whatever the hell? I don't know, but she is nearly dead. At least Olin. Ooh. What? What? The little Halo fucking bubble shield completely makes you invincible from my attacks, but as soon as I try and fucking use it, or not even try, but sort of stumble into it, everything goes to hell, and nothing works in the slightest. Great, thanks game, that makes all the sense in the world. Fuck's sake. Now it's been a while, but I'm gonna make my little bastard. I haven't been able to use him in quite some time, but now seems pretty fitting. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This would be so much better if I was actually near Olin, because right now I'm just going to be taking all the fucking ranged murder these guys could ever possibly offer up. Am I in a corner enough? Oh, just about. That was so close. Can I get him to come over to me? She lost me. This is stupid, and I love it. She's walking right past the king as if he just doesn't matter, which arguably he absolutely fucking doesn't, but still. Come on. Ah! No way can you do more damage than the ancients. My shield does absolutely fuck all. How come yours got to be absolutely amazing? This is unfair, man. I'm meant to be your best warrior.